So, it's the end of everything. I thought after the Red War we'd get a bit of a break. I'm not giving up yet. If nothing else, the Vex are methodical. They'd have a schematic of the forest, a map, and that map will show where Panoptes is. There's only one place they could possibly store that much data. The Pyramidion on Io. We stand behind you. I know you.
Why we're not getting better readings?
How can you pass on what you have learned to others?
No one was
I don't know if
with
that's
this many guardians. Probably have listened at school more.
Are you sure there's a map of the Infinite Forest here?
If the Vex are trying to reshape the future, the Pyramidion is part of the plan. The map has to be here.
I know a trick with that conflux.
Brace yourself for the Vex welcoming party. Or not.
With me, you get the shortcuts.
Sagira, I know we didn't leave one another on the best of terms.
You led the group that exiled my guardian. I didn't like it. But people weren't ready to hear what Osiris was saying back then.
It wasn't just his prophecies. He never understood there was more to being a warlock than being the smartest person in the room.
Osiris has changed. You're still the same by-the-book Ikora I remember.
I'm not so sure about that. Losing my light was revealing. I see now I need to be more than I was. Maybe we all do.
Great. Looks like Ikora was right. My scans show the Pyramidion does receive data from the forest. I've got the location of a conflux where we can access it. Calculations are ready. All you gotta do is jump through the hoop. Well, that didn't work as well as I expected.
The Sagira I knew would never admit to anything less than Osiris-level perfection.
Ikora, here's a secret. No one has ever lived up to Osiris's reputation. Not even Osiris. I can tell that the conflux is somewhere nearby, but the Vex must be cloaking it. There we go. The map's not here. I don't understand.
Keep looking.
Wait, I've got something. Coordinates for a node in the Infinite Forest. That's where our map is. This is a combat loop, a simulation of the recent past when the Cabal attacked Mercury. The Vex must be testing alternative outcomes. The Vex must know we're after the map. They're redirecting the Cabal to destroy it. We have to hurry. Look at that, ahead of us. That has to be the map. The Infinite Forest is a doomsday machine, but when you see it like this, it's almost beautiful. That Minotaur is going to be trouble. And he's gonna be worse. All done. Let's get that map. Scanning. I can't find Panoptes. The map's too big. I can't search it fast enough. It changes constantly. I need more processing power. There are Vex mines on Nessus that might do the trick. You up for a hunting expedition? That's the Vex we need. Go get it. Excellent. This is our processor. I just need to connect it to the Vex network.
You're near the Well of Echoes.
Right. The confluxes there should work. I hope this does the trick. Bad news. The processor shorted out. I'm getting an image, but no coordinates. I'm out of ideas here.
We've been so focused on the threat of the future. What if the answer lies in the past? If you found the code that created Panoptes, you could use the Infinite Forest against the Vex.
Yes! We go back to the moment that led to Panoptes, run time forward, and use that data to find its location in the present. Oh, that's good, Ikora. Osiris level good. You know, you're not the same Ikora I remember. You're better.
This is our only chance. We use the Infinite Forest against the Vex, or we prepare for the end.
I'm calculating where to send us. The place is easy. Finding a simulation of the right time is a little tricky.
All right. Find the algorithm that produced the forest. That will lead you to Panoptes.
The Vex have been 2 steps ahead of us so far, but you and Ikora have given us a chance to actually surprise them. That's impressive. So, I guess what I'm saying is, when this is all over, I might actually miss being your ghost. Just a little. All right, we have to get to the top of that tower and download the algorithm before the Vex create the Infinite Forest. Remember how I said the Vex anticipate everything? They have automated intruder countermeasures here. They'll react and block whatever we do. Be unpredictable. Just like we thought, they're ready for us. All we can do is fight our way in. We're in. Let's get to the top and find that algorithm. Let's shut this machine down. That's it. We've done it. Bingo. Scanning. Isolating Panoptes patterns. Overlaying onto the map. And... got him! Panoptes always ends up in the same coordinates. It's over. This is how we beat the Vex.
I've detected a change. A new future. I will inform Osiris.
Wait. A defensive subroutine? New reality branch is forming. No! No!
It's coming! Ah!
Where are we? Mercury? How did we get back here? The last thing I remember, we were in the EDZ. We found that device and then... wham! Oh, I feel so strange. Like someone's rearranged all the furniture in the house, except the house is my brain. All right, look, I never thought I'd have to ask this, but who else has been inside my head? Accessing memory core. Huh, you've been busy. Correction, you've been busy without me. I don't know how I feel about that. Wait a second, there's something else in here with me. Encoded holo images. Big ones. Definitely Vex. Look, I can't decrypt those files, or open the gate. We need backup. We need Ikora. Good idea, right? You're welcome. Wait, why did I just say that?
I refuse to allow us to come this close to victory and fail. Sagira's sacrifice has to mean something. You know where Panoptes waits, as does Osiris. He will try to fight it on his own, and without our help, he will die. And without Sagira, only she could open the gateway. She was our key. Osiris may have taught me everything he knew about being a warlock, but that's not everything I know. You must return to Mercury, and this time I will go with you.
This is it. Whether it's us or Panoptes, someone's future is ending today.
It took Osiris years of study to find a way to open the gateways. We don't have years, so... It's open, but unstable. Go! I'll hold it open for as long as I can.
We've got to get to Panoptes before Osiris does. Without Sagira, if he dies for good. The Infinite Forest. It's huge. I never thought that... When the fate of the world's not at stake, can we come back? We're only going to get one chance at this. If we lose Panoptes here, we won't be able to find it again. Where is Osiris? Osiris and Sagira came to the forest to stop Panoptes, but they're not here. We are. No, 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 no! It's deleting us from the forest! I can't stop it!
Panoptes! Face me! I'll block it for as long as I can. You must take down its defenses. Use the arc charge. I can give you a clear shot at its eye, Guardian. Your time in the Infinite Forest ends now. The shields!
We can't let Panoptes get away. Follow it.
No, Panoptes! Your future only has one ending now. The charge! Hurry! And give me back my ghost!
Vex's mind is destroyed, and the path to their dark future is gone with it.
And in case you were wondering, our guardians were amazing.
Our guardians? Huh. My guardian. Guardian thief.
Osiris, it's been a very long time.
Too long. I was going to say student, but... well, that word is too small for you now.
I've had other teachers. Time. Pain. A guardian who makes a habit of the impossible, who I'm proud to call a friend.
The world has changed.
So has the city. You could come back with me.
No, my place is here now. We stopped the Vex this time. But many equations lead to the same solution. If they were ever to find another... Besides, I predicted many things, but I never saw you. Now we have a future. The pathway to the forest will be open if you ever need to find me. Or if you want to talk.
I'd like that.
Great. Galaxy saved. Friends again. Our big hero over here. And by the way, you're welcome.
Come, little light. We have infinite realities to explore. And all the time in the world.
Even with the entire infinite forest at their disposal, the Vex couldn't predict the Traveler's awakening. Or you. It gives me hope that any of us can defy expectations, can change. Sagira certainly has, and even Osiris seems less like Osiris. In a good way. Hunt well.
I still can't believe you let Osiris return to the Infinite Forest without introducing me. I've studied all of Osiris's writings and written 5 works exploring his wisdom. Remind me again, how many Osiris books you've written? Still, someone must record the signs. I have seen portents that direct my attention to the Infinite Forest. Go probe its mysteries, and I am sure Osiris will be pleased. Perhaps pleased enough to visit his most loyal servant.
I'm picking up a signal. It's faint, but it's definitely coming from the forest. Sounds like an old Vanguard code.
Perhaps you hear the final dreams of the lost.
Thanks. Very helpful. Since I can't track dreams of the lost, how about we go find that signal? The signal's getting stronger. I should be able to find the source, but there's some kind of interference.
Signals tend to overlap, get mixed up with simulations. It can be hard to find what's real and what's not in here.
Detecting traces of familiar light up here. Wait, Saint 14? He's been missing for decades. Saint was one of the greatest titans who ever lived. Hero of 6 fronts. All that power and he just vanished. The city's still looking for him. The signal's coming from a Vex conflux. But there's something odd. The time stream around it is unstable. I don't know anything that could do that. Get me to it. Maybe we can figure this out.
Saint 14 is lost in the Infinite Forest, it's because he came here to find us.
You can't blame yourself for every missing guardian, Osiris.
For him, I can.
What was that? Light. The conflux was holding back a rift full of light. Vex from all times, fighting together, like they were pulled here by the rift in the time stream. A rift Saint 14 made with his light.
If he still lives, then we must find him.
Already ahead of you on that one. You start searching in here. We'll head back to the lighthouse and see if Vance knows anything.
It's him, isn't it? The first Vanguard commander. The one who made the great Osiris leader of the Warlocks. Saint 14! He could join us here in the lighthouse. Fight alongside you and Osiris. Turn the tide against the Vex for good. Can you imagine? You found Osiris. You can find Saint 14. He's got to be in the Infinite Forest. With him by our side, we could succeed where Osiris Well, you get the idea.
Yes! I have a reading on Saint 14's location. Hold on. We're coming for you.
Bring him back to us, Guardian. Saint 14 is a primary source for the early Osiris years. He will be able to settle some, let's call them differences of opinion, in which one side is wrong.
We'll get right on that, Vance. If Saint 14 has been lost all this time, do you think he's okay?
Nothing could stop that old Exo. Probably lecturing at Vex. Titan lectures. Long speeches, occasional punching.
Should be fine. This place looks inviting.
Oh, yeah. You missed our first trip here. Vex are quite the decorators, aren't they?
There. The signal is coming from beyond that gate. And it moved. Definitely a temporal disruption.
If Saint 14 was threatened, he would attack. He would not have known how easy it is to be cast adrift in these realities.
Then we'll find him and bring him home. A Minotaur. Are they trying to keep us out or him in?
Both? Take out the mind, take down the gate. It's true in pretty much every reality.
What happened? Vex. Thousands of them. Saint 14's light. It's gone.
Rest in peace, my friend.
Osiris, I'm so sorry.
I think we should leave him here. It looks like the Infinite Forest laid him to rest. Built him a memorial. Did the Vex learn to respect him? Saint 14 must have been here for years. Decades. He ran out of ammo and just kept fighting. I don't think I ever told you this, but Saint 14 was one of the first Guardians I ever met. Even before I found you. I always hoped you'd turn out like him. I wasn't disappointed. You were a good friend, Saint. Goodbye.
That encryption pattern. Let me examine it. Yes. Yes! This relic you found. It once belonged to Saint 14. It has power, but not power enough to save the mighty Titan. Lost to the Vex, alone in the infinite forest. We really do need each other. Guardian and Ghost, the followers and Osiris. In any case, it is not our charge to keep relics such as these. It is yours now. Use this as he would have.